Hello there, you're in time for the Handshake here on New Vision TV with me, Lynn Komjisha. And in studio with me is Edna Mubiru. Ruth. She has 3 names and I keep trying to put them together. But she's here. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lynn. Edna will do just fine.
Edna, fine. Okay, we'll stick to Edna. Now, Edna, the CBR has been reduced, Bank of Uganda. But then the Bank of Uganda has also appealed to commercial banks to lower interest rates. I mean, it regulates.
Yes, it does.
And also sets the CBR.
Yes.
So why is it, again, telling commercial banks to lower the interest rates?
Well, the central bank rate is meant to guide. Because if the central bank is lending to you at 9.5, you should be able to lend forward at less than what you're lending to currently. So the appeal is to ask them, move in tandem with the central bank rate.
I thought when they say like now they've said 9.5%, I thought it cuts across, like every bank is supposed to use 9.5.
No, 9.5 is the rate at which the central bank lends to commercial banks.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the central bank will lend to commercial banks at 9.5.
Right.
And if currently, I think the interest rates, commercial bank interest rates are averaging about...
Last time I checked, 24, 23, around
It
that.
has come down a little, yes, to about 20, 21, 22.
Okay.
So the expectation is that at 9.5, if at 10% you are lending forward at 20%, at 9.5 you should lower your interest rate that you lend to people like me and businesses. Yes.
So in doing so, they're claiming that will increase private sector credit and supply. Those things that confuse me. Why are they talking about these things now?
Banks have not been lending very much to businesses.
Yes.
Like private sector growth is not people like you and I who can get salary loans. We're in a different category.
Yes.
The people that need this credit more are the businessmen. And the businessmen haven't been getting the credit because there's been a slowdown in economic activity.
Yes.
You see. So because things are slow, it's risky for a bank to lend to you when business is not moving as fast.
Okay.
So what they then move their money into safer options, treasury bills, bonds and all. So the appeal right now is that now that we have lowered to 9.5, can you lend to the private sector? So that we can encourage, boost the economy.
Yes,
if the private sector has credit, then they can, business can move, they can buy whatever they need to supply to people like you and I.
So the private sector involves the informal businesses?
Small and medium enterprises. Informal businesses are hard to lend to because if you're informal, we probably don't even know you're there.
Exactly.
Yes, so you're operating, but you're not in any system. So it's hard to lend to you.
So if these commercial banks take up this, advice and work on that, and will this spill into the economy eventually?
Definitely. It should spill over because if we are scaling up our businesses and businesses are also able to, push whatever it is that they're doing, pay salaries, then it's like it comes around. You give the businesses money, they improve whatever it is they're doing, scale up, they're able to employ, and because people are employed, they earn salaries and are buying goods and services. So it should be that is in effect why they're asking for them to.
I think it's a good idea, but with the economy is a bit unstable currently. We are the other day we were looking at poverty levels having risen, and then we're looking at the effects of drought and ABCD. Is that viable really
for banks to lend? Right now they're holding on to their money. Yes, they're holding on. They're not holding on to the money. They are not lending to businesses because things are a bit slow.
Yes.
Yeah. So the call is there. The expectation is that things should, that banks should be able to lend to them. But they are a bit hesitant.
A bit, yeah.
Because of the circumstances
situation.
in the economy. Yes.
Oh, well, I think it's something to look forward to. You might probably go get yourself a loan at a relatively lower...
In a few months.
It's not
instant.
It's not instant. Yes. I thought like it starts then.
No, so maybe in a month or so we'll be able to see that change.
Oh, so how long is it supposed to last?
Every 2 months. The rate is sent every 2 months.
So it's but now if it is supposed to start in a month and then it's just supposed to be 2 months, that means people are cheated a bit. Well, and that's all we had for you here on the Handshake on New Vision TV with me, Lynn Komjisha, and I had Edna with me. Thank you so much, Edna.
Thank you, Lynn.